So here I am fixing my motherfucking life again. Back to what I was saying on the last video. The reason why I use 12-2 Romex on 20 amp breakers in my kitchens, bathrooms, and laundry rooms is because you tend to use more heavy duty stuff, not as powerful as a stove or a dryer, but it's not the same as just plugging in a charger. Okay, in your kitchens, if I want to use the microwave and the toaster at the same time, I want to be able to do that without tripping the breaker and getting the power cut off. If I want to use a crock pot and an air fryer at the same time, I want to be able to do that. And if I decide while I'm using my crock pot and my air fryer that I'm going to use the blender and make myself a smoothie, I want to be able to do that without the power cutting off. Same thing in your bathroom. You know, really it's the blow dryer. Blow dryers pull a little bit more amperage. I use the blow dryer in my bedroom, and because the wiring in the bedroom is not the same as in the bathroom, it blew the circuit and I had to go down to the basement and turn the power back on, and we had to use the blow dryer somewhere else. So yeah, I know when I go down and I look at my breaker box and I'm trying to cut the power off, say from my kitchen outlets, I look for the 20 amp breakers and I shut those off. Well, I shut off one at a time. I will shut off one breaker and then go upstairs and see if the outlets still work, and then go back downstairs, because if they do still work, that was the wrong breaker, let me go turn that back on, and then I turn off the next 20 amp breaker, so on and so forth. Now, after 20 amp breakers, we have 15 amp breakers. 15 amp breakers is used for 14-2 Romex. It is just like the yellow wire that you see me use in the laundry room, except it's white. And so I was taught that your 14-2 Romex is used for all of your standard regular rooms, just a living room, a bedroom. You know, you're not plugging nothing too crazy in. You plug in a TV, you plug in a charger, you plug in a lamp, you know. And so I want to explain something to y'all, right? Because like, I know the way that my house is wired, because even if I'm not the one who ran the wire, I was present in the home when the wiring got ran. So I know that all of my kitchen outlets are powered from the GFCI. The power goes from the breaker box to the GFCI and off of the GFCI to all the other outlets. And so the GFCI got this little green light on it. So when I go down to the breaker box and I start turning off breakers and I come upstairs, I'm checking to see if the green light on the GFCI shut off, because I know that every other outlet in the kitchen is powered off of it. I'm going to give you guys another example though, right? And this is why this might be unsafe for you to do. All of my bedroom outlets are on one circuit. And then I have a circuit that's my bedroom light and the light switch. Now, whenever I added those closets in, I added the outlet for the TV to the bedroom light circuit. So if somebody had this house after me and they shut the power off to the outlets and they just assumed all the outlets was off, they're wrong. The TV outlet's still powered. So if you don't know how your house was wired, you need to be careful doing that.